Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the YouTube account and we're going to be looking at our Voyage of Wonder with the Legendary Epic. Now we know we've already done the Awakened version of Taylene, we have also do Thane, and now it is time for the Awakened version of Brutus. Now for this game mode specifically, you do have to have at least one copy of the Awakened hero, meaning that if you do not possess one copy of the Awakened version of Brutus, you are not going to be able to do this voyage. So that is kind of a quick FYI. This, of course, is going to yield you some time emblems. Also going to give you this Brutus Lion's Pride. That is, I believe, a sticker that they have in there. But overall, this is what we're really looking for, the red chest. And then, of course, right here with the Epic Emblem Choice chests are the ones that we are definitely looking for to pick up out of here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this one started. Now, if you remember when Brutus was released, I believe it is the same voyages that we've kind of done in the past, which right off the bat, it does kind of look at it. So, you can see over here we have Taylene, we have Granite, but we have Brutus fighting with Anasta. And of course, this is the basic version of Brutus before we see, and then Skarath is telling us several years ago. So this takes us back to kind of another time, which here we're running as Anasta, but you can see there's our trainer. And of course, we know the storyline goes, Anasta is the trainer for Brutus. So we have the conversation, you can kind of look around and run around the map. Pretty cool, but overall, we're gonna go back here to the military camp. Boom, Skarath's plan is working. The quicksand claws have been working. And if you want to go through here, you can pay attention and kind of go through all of the story, but it's pretty easy to make progression in here. Now, the problem that we've seen with some of the previous ones, and I'm going to make this kind of as a side note, is going through a lot of these, players have had an incredibly hard time getting these completed because, of course, you have to use specific heroes in here. Now, we remember, if we look back at the other one, when we had to use specific heroes, we were actually using, I believe one of them had Rain and had Falks. Again, a lot of players could not get through there, so I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit easier. So you hop over, you talk to Skarath a little bit. There's a lot of dialogue in this one as well. And there we go. So inform the quick claws that it's time to act. We'll come back and talk to them. And of course, the legendary embassy right there. So leading this battle, we're going to go over to our far right. This is where we're going to take out a couple of these very first camps. You can see right here, we're going to light the desert altar. That means it is time to attack. Now from here, we're going to go and we are going to go ahead and distract the guards. Boom, there we go. They moved over to where the fire is, giving us access to the rewards that we sit back here. And we want to make sure we don't miss any of the rewards because from here, we're actually going to move up through this little middle part. And again, I'm not sure if there's a chest kind of hiding on this side, which it looks like it's pretty clear. But again, we're going to come up here, we're going to light this altar, and you can see there is another altar right to the top right here. But before we get this one, we are going to distract the guards. Boom, there we go. We must investigate. You can see they're kind of moving around. We're going to go ahead and light this altar, and then we're going to go ahead and talk to and distract this camp. Again, I think, yep, there is a chest, and I'm recalling this from last time we did this. Looks like we forgot one, actually the first chest back behind the blood claw, because you got to make sure you're getting those. I think you can come back. I think if you get to a point where you're moving around, so we move both of these camps, but I believe you can come back, kind of circle around the back of this to make sure. But again, I want to make sure that going through here, we're not missing anything. And I think this is where Brutus is. But let me make sure there's no chests over here, which I do not think there is. Because there's Skarath. Nope, that's a dead end. So this is the way that we want to go. We're actually going down this path. And I believe this is where we do face and encounter our first enemy before we get to Skarath up here. Or maybe it's after we talk to him. Let's see. So there we go. So there's Brutus. He's coming up. Stop right there. Brutus, you've arrived in just the nick of time. So we're looking at the light bearers. And then from here, I believe we have a conversation with Brutus, or we fight Brutus. That's right. I'm going to leave this in here because we're fighting Brutus. And of course, it's 5-on-1. I don't know if this is quite fair to fight 5-on-1, but you can see my whole team has 41 billion and he is at like 20 plus billion. So pretty strong there. Let's call it a day, Brutus. Stop. Don't bother me anymore. There we go. So that does open the pathway to get into this next section. We'll path around to the backside. Come on through here. Then again, I think there are some chests. There we go. There's another chest. Now here is the gate. Let's go ahead and back. So we're back to the present. So all of that was the past. So that's exactly how it was. Now remember, we were on a stuck kind of running around, and now we're going to go into Brutus, and I believe this is the point where we're moving forward. We are going to run through part of Brutus, but again, we want to make sure that we're picking up, and I believe, yes, there is a chest down there, so we'll have to take out this camp right here. And again, in here, they are not joking with these camps, guys. That was the first battle that we actually fought, and that battle was incredibly difficult. Now, I don't think there's a chest hiding up here, which there is not. So let's move over to our right side. But again, that battle was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. And I'm also thinking that these relics might just make it a little bit easier to get through this content for a lot of players if you're really struggling. And these battles, of course, are just a bunch of maulers. Let's go ahead and pick up another relic in there. We'll go ahead and pick up a chest. Got some primordial emblems right there. Some amplifying emblems right there. Then another chest right around the corner. And again, it seems like some of these camps are going to be a rather difficult struggle right there. We do have a camp. And I believe this one we can actually just walk around. We don't have to fight that camp, which is good. One less that we have to deal with in here. And all of these camps are using the regular version of Brutus. I feel like that's probably why it is such a struggle to actually get through here. But we are making pretty good progression, picking up some more of these relics. Let's get some dissolve. Again, there is more camps. And with our Mauler friends in here, taking out Nadia is really strong as well. So I'm hoping that we can get through there. So there we go. So we cleared out the entire right side. Now we're going to slide over to our left side. A couple more chests around here, but I know we do have a few more battles. And now we're getting into some of the stronger battles. A couple more relics to pick up in here. Boom, greatly reducing everything at the beginning of battle. Again, a little Fountain of Vitality if you want to pick that up or if you need to. And another chest, and again, there are quite a few more camps through this voyage. A few more chests, we should be done with this one. Let's go ahead and get some crowd control off the bat. Now we're almost to the point where we finally, if you remember going through this voyage, getting to the awakened version of Brutus. Almost to the altar and almost done with this one. Let's go ahead and increase the hero's crit by 40%. Here is our little altar. First, we're going to grab our chest, and there is the Mauler's Will. Let's go ahead and equip that. Boom. And if you remember, guys, this, of course, is the first time that we've seen this boss. Now, of course, this time when we go here, I'm going to leave it in here because this one is one you actually do have to lose, which was the original version. I don't know if it's the same one that we're going to have to lose in here. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't even think he has an HP bar. So boom, just got everyone killed. So Brutus is going to go down. And there we go. He's got his immunity up and he is dead in that one, which means that we lost this one. There is the blood call. I must not fail. And this is when he puts on the big boy pants, and there he is. It is the awakened version of Brutus. The occasion may be risen to, my body is a blade, carving the way forward. Now we have the awakened version of Brutus. And again, this was the time that we released the awakened version of Brutus when he came to full power. Then, of course, right in here, Curse of the Corruptor gained protection, rendering my attacks futile. Then there are 2 must destroy the runes first, which I don't remember the runes. Let's go ahead. We'll break a rune. There we go. So the rune destroyed are immune to magic, but coming down here, I believe we do have to face him. Let's see. Yep, there's no way around him. We're going to have to face him. There we go. Let's see if we can kill him because, of course, we used our little Fountain of Vitality. So we got him back. There's the awakened version of Brutus. And I thought he hit him once. There we go. And again, just really bringing back memories with this. But we hit him one time. Boom. He falls down. Really impossible to defeat him like this. The ground beneath him is giving way. And there we go. Made many unstable pits. There's a couple lights. Difficult to use these pits to our advantage. If we can lure him to the area, we can get him out of here. Now, again, I think this might be a new part of this. I don't recall this piece, but let's go ahead and get through these camps. Wow, that first one had Kinesa and Rukia. Talk about a hero that is hard to kill. There we go. So we broke down one, and I think if we break down all 3 of these, he is going to fall in this pit inevitably. Picking up another relic, taking out that second camp pretty easy. Boom, there's another rock. Then I think we have this final one, and he will fall. And with that last camp down, let's go ahead and get some intelligence. Boom, there we go. Last one breaks, and down he goes. Guardian's Path. We sent him to the bottomless pit, unlocking our chests. There we go. So I'm hoping that's all of them. Menu, we have 1 of our golden chests. We have, what, 16 of 16 for for our gold chest, one of our crystal chests. So very, very cool. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for the epic adventure for the Blood Claw, the awakened version of Brutus. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.